Hello and good afternoon. All Brexit talk is currently concentrating on by just how much Theresa May will lose her so-called meaningful vote tonight. Just before she pulled the plug on the last scheduled vote before Christmas, pundits were discussing whether or not it would be a loss of above or below 100 votes and what she should do in each case. Guess what? Just cut and paste those same comments into today's media and you're there. Except that Theresa May has lost even more credibility in the meantime by grandly claiming that she's off to Brussels to get a legally binding assurance, but comes back with nothing more than a letter with no substance from the presidents of the EU Commission and Council. Would she really try the same trick of saying she's off to Brussels again or something like it? Anyway, right on cue, up pops a banker with the dire warning that the UK will be thrown into a 1930s-style depression of a social and economic catastrophe should we leave the EU without a deal, or more accurately, if the UK left the EU on World Trade Organisation terms. And the boss of the CBI says MPs not voting for Theresa May's deal tonight will lead to a national emergency, which would do irreparable harm to the UK economy. Now, if I remember, this was the sort of talk used about us not joining the euro, and if we voted to leave the EU, wasn't it? I don't think their predictions will sway many MPs to vote for Mrs May's deal, but a couple might. Now, some may have missed the language used by the government and the EU over the last few months, where they keep repeating that our Prime Minister's proposed withdrawal agreement is the only deal on the table. In fact, they've said it is the best deal achievable. Further, Mrs May touts it as Brexit at every opportunity. So when the vote goes against her tonight, are we in the realms of her saying that Parliament has outright rejected Brexit? Because after calling her own deal the only deal in town for so long, how easy would it be for her to drop it and then switch to a no-deal Brexit and see that through as Brexit? She's got until next Monday to tell Parliament what she's going to do next, but the only option that would then fit the bill would be a WTO Brexit. But if she were to pursue that course of action, she would lose a whole swathe of her own government team. There would, though, be many Tory Brexiteer MPs available to choose from to fill those gaps, but has she got the bottle for that? Is that when we get told that she's tried, but that Parliament won't let her take the UK out of the EU? Is that when we hear that Brexit is too difficult? Is that when we hear that we need more time to sort everything out? Is that when we hear Theresa May saying that remaining is better than a WTO exit? Is that the point in time when the true Remain nature of the Prime Minister is fully unveiled? Is that when we discover how we've been royally shafted? Anyway, what do you think? Please leave a comment below and thank you for watching.